me say this, and understand what I'm telling you. And I'm on record for this. Eric Bischoff is a no-good, lousy son of a... Hey!
Go.
It's the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey, still smoking that chunky fire. He is the Radiance Man.
Don't you?
The big bad Sonny Daddy. Big Son Lebowski, if you're nasty, don't at me if she chooses me.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And it still hurts for me to say this, but he is your former Chokehold Wrestling Podcast World Heavyweight Champion. And he is your former...
You got it. Former...
RS-88.
Thank you. You got more to say?
RS-88.
Intercontinental champion.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
I get it. RS-88 Intercontinental champion.
Just saying, bro.
Son Hero is here with me. And I'm
go.
with my brothers in arms right here. Who else am I here with?
Well, goddamn it, I'll just say this right here, right now. You are with MFP, Triple T, Two Title Tony,
Yes, sir.
TMT, Too Much Tony, King Nas. If you're nasty, stop fucking around. You know what the fuck it is with me, GMT, General Manager Tony, DJ Tony, and yes, the wise man in the flesh, motherfuckers. Paul motherfucking Hayden. Yes, indeed. I acknowledge you, my positive chief. I acknowledge you. Do you want me to do the honors of introducing you, my positive chief?
I can talk.
You sure can. You talk so wonderfully.
You.
Here, you got it? You got it? Okay, all right. Sure, it looks right. It looks right. All eyes on our positive chief. Acknowledge him. Acknowledge him.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Unclap your hands. And last but not least,
Yes.
the hateful one.
Yeah.
I live despite especially you. I live despite you.
Especially you. You don't like none of us.
Oh, man.
Myriad of names. The hateful one.
Yeah.
Big Evil if you're nasty.
Yeah.
Big Papa if you're mean. The Killer Kaiju. The Killer Kaiju. Goddamn it.
You've done it now.
As you can see, your current reigning and defending Chokehold Wrestling Podcast champion.
Yes.
And your current reigning and defending RS-88 Intercontinental champion.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm going to add this on. A lot of people call themselves the GOAT.
Yes.
A lot of people call themselves the BOAT. You know, you got the greatest of all time. You got the best of all time.
Yeah.
I'm a humble man.
Yes, you are my
I will
positive
never
chief.
claim to be better than anybody
Right.
at anything.
Okay.
So, if I had to call myself something of that stature, I would say Pagayam.
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 That is P-G-A-I-I-Y-A-M.
Explain
I am
this.
Pagayam.
Explain
You know,
Pagayam.
it's an acronym
Okay.
like GOAT,
Yeah.
greatest of all time.
Yes.
BOAT, best of all time.
Yes.
Pagayam,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at this if you ask me. I'm Pagayam.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
Double champ, 2 guns,
God damn it.
2 title kaiju. And I'm Pagayam.
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 Pagayam. I
Pretty good at
love
this,
it.
if you ask me.
Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it.
Not cocky. Not cocky. But I got the hard way to fucking prove it.
The hard word of fucking bastards who didn't believe.
Dummy, yeah.
Who didn't believe.
Dummy, yeah.
Who didn't believe.
Dummy, yeah.
But gentlemen, how are y'all doing this lovely evening?
Doing quite well. You know, just another day. You know, keeping it pushing, keeping it going.
Okay.
As I always do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hero,
I'm here.
you're here.
I'm just here.
Just here.
You know.
Just existing?
Yeah, I'm just existing right now, cause.
Hey man, it's no heat. It's no heat.
None.
It's no heat. It is no heat, man. Just you hold your head up.
Yes.
Because you made
please.
me work for this.
Yes.
So
My Padre Chief worked very hard for this moment, okay?
Jesus, well,
He has
goddamn
trained for
man.
hours and hours and hours in that gym. Pressing, pumping
Wait a minute.
to win.
Wait a minute.
this.
Hold on. Humping what?
I said
No,
pumping.
pumping.
The pump. The pump.
Jeez.
Okay.
I'm
Get
pretty
your
good
mind
too.
out the gutter, sir.
I'm pretty good too.
You sir hero. Oh my God.
Hopefully you
Kiss
guys watching. Hopefully y'all are doing well.
Yes.
Got not a loaded show. Got a couple things we want to get
Hold
to.
on.
Oh shit.
Hold on. We're missing somebody.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We are missing the Vaster
The
drip.
bastard drip, Judge Joe drip, Johnny drip, pardon that man strip.
I find it funny because I could wait until he's here to make this claim, but
Okay.
I just find it very fitting
Yeah.
that the second that I made it apparent to him, he wants to not be here.
Make it. Please. Yeah, please explain to the listeners, to the watchers, what did you make of that, please, sir, my good sir.
Vaz,
The bastard, yes.
the Bastard, America's Most Wanted, absolute villainy, as
Pardon
you all
that
may
man's
know.
drip. Pardon that
The
man's drip.
Vaster drip.
When it came to like title situations,
Yeah.
whether it was WrestleMania, whether it was the first title defense of this,
It's beautiful, baby.
man, he just seems to strike out. And I don't know if you know this, Hero, but August 26th, the original date of Sun vs. Gun, I was in a mood to just, do some shit.
Yeah.
You know,
He sure was.
We couldn't fucking have the title match
Right.
for this beautiful title.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Open challenge. Vaz, you want it? Let's go. Let's go. But due to weather, we couldn't have it. Weather made lights flicker on and off. We couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So we decided to just wait until September 2nd.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in my time, I thought maybe I'm becoming a bit title crazy. Because if memory serves me well, the first version of the Chokehold Wrestling Podcast Championship, aka Big Sarah J,
Big Sarah J, Big White.
it came from Vaz purchasing a WWE
Yeah.
Universal Championship
Yeah.
at SmackDown when we went.
Yeah.
And I was going through my Instagram, and that picture came up when all of us were standing outside the FedEx Forum, and we took a group photo, and I noticed he had a title over his shoulder. And if I haven't made this clear, everything is mine. So I sent a picture, just a cropped out photo of Vaz. And I sent it to our Heroes group chat, and I'm like, hey Vaz, that's a nice looking belt you got. I want it. I want it.
Hey.
And you know what? I told him, hey, we can go title for title.
Oh, let's go.
The CWP
Yeah.
Heavyweight Championship
Yes.
against, since it's a W.
Yeah.
And he's the drip.
Yeah.
I I kind of deemed that as the wettest world heavyweight title. It's blue. It's a big W. And that's the drip.
That's the drill.
So title for title.
Yeah, I love it.
The wettest
World Heavyweight Championship. It's blue as W. It adds up. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, the wettest world heavyweight
Okay.
championship.
It's title for title.
Love it. I love it.
And Vaz accepted it.
Yeah.
We gotta work out how we're gonna set shit up.
Yeah, you have to talk to me. GMT. Thank you very much. Pipe down. Chill, people. Chill. But y'all gonna have to talk this with me. And I'm gonna have to look over some things to see if we can just actually make this really official. Okay? But it's an agreement, and I love this, and I want my motherfucking ratings. So, this sounds great. I would make this official right here, right now. But it would make it even more official. We will have a contract signing next week when the drip comes back. GMT.
And that's a squash match.
GMT
It's a
runs
contract
this
signing.
shit.
I feel like there's gonna have to be a visual
It just flows
for
off
that.
naturally. I'm just that fucking great. God damn it.
So next week is the apparent contract signing.
Yes,
The contract signing.
To title
Title
versus title. CWP World Heavyweight Championship against Vaz's personal.
And a coin flip.
A coin flip for what?
Because your title is on the line and you said 2K19. His title is on the line. He has to choose the game or however he do that. So
I like
heads,
that.
you,
I like
tails, him.
I like that. Make it
whatever
fair.
Make it fair.
Make it fair.
Whatever,
Gotta make
whoever
it
he
fair.
choose
Gotta make it fair.
versus whoever you choose. Whoever win, you want to make it a 2 out of 3, maybe, or just 1. We'll get to that. next
Contract
week.
signing, we'll get to it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Whoever wins
Gotta make it
that
fair.
that game would be the game that's played for the Chokehold Wrestling Podcast World Heavyweight Championship and Johnny Drip Drip's Wettest World Heavyweight Championship match. Let's go, motherfucker. Yes.
As I've shown, I'm not racist. I like my black beauties, and I like my white beauties.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm trying to go for some
For some blue.
for some
Smurfs.
not even Smurf. Just
Sonics.
what's that fucking movie? I'm gonna
Sonic.
need me
Blue
some blue Avatar. Need me an Avatar beauty.
Avatar, yeah.
Need
Now
me
you
a
need
fucking
that.
aquatic beauty.
Yeah.
Need me a beauty with some buoyancy.
You need you.
That's
Blue
your
Streak.
next.
That's a Martin Lawrence movie. And
Yeah,
if you have not seen that, I suggest
That's
y'all go
underrated
see
as
it.
hell.
That's
It's
a very
underrated movie.
underrated
Very
movie.
fucking underrated.
Him and Owen Wilson.
Oh my god.
Get out of
Come
here.
on now.
Vaz, you're next. You want to be in a title match so bad, pal?
Yeah.
Here's your chance.
This your
You couldn't
chance.
make it past hero.
This your chance.
You never
This
could
your
make it
chance.
past hero.
This is your
Oh
goddamn
God,
chance.
we have a run-in
Oh!
by the director of Chokehold Wrestling
Mr.
Podcast,
Dante. Mr. Motherfucking
Mr. Dante.
Mr. As a member of the press, I would love
Yes.
to ask you a question, sir.
Yes.
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 With the issue, the issue challenge to the RS88 member Ace the Hitman, and now you're issuing another challenge, sir. Which one is more important to you, and which one comes first?
Until, great question, by
Yes.
the way.
Yes. Great.
Until this RS88 member shows his face, he will remain
He ain't showed shit yet.
in my back pocket.
Keep him there. He ain't really
My
important
only
right now.
competition
He ain't
is
important
whoever
right
stands in front of me.
And the drip stand important in front of my Padre Chief because
I can answer
like
the question.
because I'm gonna tell you like this.
I can answer the
I'm gonna tell you like this, okay? Because Ace the Hitman, as he like to call
Looking
himself.
for him, man.
We looking. Where you at?
I'm looking. You don't
Where
have
you
to
at?
look
Where you at? I'm looking for my ratings because this is just fucking great, okay? And also, my Padre Chief is hungry. Where you at? Pull the fuck up. You know where the arena is at. You know where this at. You know how to contact us, but no, you rather just hide behind some damn Instagram stories and posters and Facebook and shit. I'm just saying, yo, we issued the challenge and you ain't showed your face.
Ace, I can't help you with this, brother.
He didn't help you. He didn't help you?
You gotta.
Did he
You
help you?
gotta answer this. You gotta answer this challenge.
He didn't help you.
Hey
Shit.
man, I'm right here.
He didn't help you. The fuck?
And until he shows his face,
All right.
my eyes, my attention, my focus is on Vaz.
Yes.
So
Very important drip. All right. Thank
until he shows up, I'll focus somewhere else.
My Padre Chief.
And on to God damn it. You don't have to.
Amazing.
But on to today's episode.
Yes.
Did you want to start with Kurt or you want to knock mine out or?
Perk angle.
Hey, what?
Well, we're gonna.
Okay, all right. You want to start with Angle? Want to start with Angle?
No, this is on you. Actually,
It's on you.
Oh, it's on me? Yes,
Perk
I
Ang-
am the
Perk
fucking general
Angle.
manager.
Perk angle, bro.
Okay. Yes, Perk. Well, no, Angle. The documentary, the Peacock version, because there are two versions. There's one on A&E, and there's one on Peacock. Now, you know, if anybody hasn't watched it, you should. It's amazing. You're asking like, why is there two versions? And then what are the difference between the two? Well, it's the same movie made by the same director. Shout out to that man because he has done a great job. The A&E version shows more of Kurt's WWE come up and what he done in that company.
Yeah.
What he done in WWE and everything. They really didn't show too much of TNA.
yeah.
Peacock version showed more of his Olympic rise, him fighting for the Olympics. It was more, you know, both of them is a sports documentary, but the one on Peacock was like damn near 30 for 30 level on the ESPN shit because they really broke down his workout regimens, everything that was going on with the Olympic trials, with his come up, how he first fuck you Nathaniel, when his first love wasn't wrestling.
Yeah.
His first love was football, actually. And he done every sports. He played basketball, football, baseball. He excelled at all of them because he's Kurt fucking Angle. But he fell in love with wrestling, and he fell in love with wrestling because of his dad. His dad died, I think, when he was in high school. That affected the family really bad. They go in detail with that. That was a real struggle for him and the family to get over with that, and he had to and I think like school was just beginning for him when that happened. And so he had a football game that night, and he murdered them motherfuckers. It was like something, I don't know if it was the same night or it was the next night, but it was something that sparked inside him, and he excelled. He had 2 touchdowns, all kinds of sacks, tackles, all kinds of shit. Dude was MVP that night.
Yeah.
And then they transitioned into when he focused more into wrestling, and when the wrestling team coach was like, you're very talented and you're the best wrestler that I got, and I haven't seen a wrestler like you in 20 years.
Right.
And you're gonna win state championships, and Kurt did this shit, and we saw the struggles with him going through with the world championships to qualify to get to the Olympics, because he excelled in high school and college, just running through them folks, and then once he got to the Olympic level type dudes, but it's crazy because he was wrestling Olympic type dudes in college and running them over, but it was some like better Olympic wrestlers, and he was like kind of like had like a little struggle with them, and he was like, he got to a point, he was like, you know, because Kurt's not the biggest dude, you know, 5'10", 220, 230. He was like, okay, I'm not finna add more muscle, I'm not finna worry about strength or anything like that or size. I'm finna outwork and outlast everybody, and my technique is gonna be A1.
Yeah.
Boy,
You know what I'm
did
saying?
he do that.
Man, yo, like, dude, like watching that documentary makes you just want to get up and start doing push-ups or something. It gives you that IPO feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, you watch this shit, you just want to get up and do something.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you know, and him being from Pittsburgh, and they got the whole Rocky thing as well. Of course, they got the Pittsburgh Steelers and the what's that baseball team?
The Pirates.
Pirates, yeah. They win championships. You know, that city, you know, is a champion city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And by Kurt rising up to that level to be an Olympic gold medalist, you know what I'm saying? And he brought that back home. That's a huge fucking deal. I heard Kurt say on his podcast, it's like they talk about Kurt damn near all the time in Philly, as they should. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as they should.
Yeah, and it's like then they talk about how he lost his wrestling coach Schultz, David Schultz, who was considered by, I say, the GOAT. Kurt Angle was the best of all time.
Yeah.
He said David Schultz like folded him like a pretzel, whipped his ass on the first day. You know what I'm saying? And this is Kurt, and this is Kurt coming up to Dave Schultz as, you know, we got wrestling credentials out the wazoos. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no day one. This is my first time doing this shit. Cause he started doing it at like 7 or 8 because his dad pushed him to do this shit. He was like, "Hey, do that." Like, I see something like, "Go on, do that. You finna wrestle."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he had from 7 to, at that point, I think he was like 24, 25, I think, when he met David Schultz. And David Schultz, Olympic and world champion in wrestling, realized today, it stuck out to me that he learned different languages just to go around the world to learn more wrestling techniques that David Schultz did.
Yeah.
Dude was a cold motherfucker. Like, he was one of the best to ever do it. And, you know, they talk about how they became close, and the Foxhound training facility, and the tragic event that happened there with the Foxhound owner, because like, that bitch ass shit, that was just some bitch made shit, in my opinion. Like, you knew damn well you couldn't take him, so you shoot him. Bitch made shit. So you know, that happened, the rest of them. So Kurt had that on his mental, like, I lost my coach. Is at a time that he broke his neck. I think he broke his neck before that or a little bit after that. He was going, like, and when he broke his neck, matter of fact, it was at the World Championships that he broke his neck, I believe. And it just got to a point he kept feeling it down his arm and his legs, down his spine, and all this shit. So they found out a way. It was like, okay, we're gonna numb your neck.
Yeah.
Novocaine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just shoot that motherfucker up with Novocaine. And his doctor said, you know, even to this day, his neck is out here. You know what I'm saying? He has no neck.
Yeah.
It's like, how can you break a neck? And he's like, he has no neck, and it's like, Kurt neck big is big as hell.
Yeah.
And it's like,
man,
it's insane. And
that
it's,
shit, like,
it is like his neck can bench press 500 pounds. But like, broken neck, he was going through the folks. He went against this one guy that kept targeting his neck, trying to yank on him. He was a tough brawler, wrestler ass motherfucker, tough bastard.
yeah.
But, you know, thank God for the Novocaine. Kurt excelled and won. So he qualified him for the Olympics, and he went against this Iran guy, and dude was the top of his country.
Yeah.
And he did like how he did his other guys. He tired them out, because Kurt would do this thing called exhaust training, and that shit, he would work out to exhaustion. And once he's exhausted, that's when training starts. I want to try this shit. This shit looks lit as fuck. And like, you know, he doing this shit from, I think, 92 to 96.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He training like crazy 3 times a day, every fucking day. Wins the fucking Olympics. You know what I'm saying? You know, he did it for this country, his family, his mom, Schultz, his wife, and everything. The memory of his dad and Schultz and shit. And you know, it's him and seeing Kurt before the WWE and how much dedication he put and how much focus he put into his craft is so fucking inspiring. Whatever, it don't have to be wrestling or working out, whatever is your passion.
Yeah.
Kill that shit like Kurt did. How he killed this motherfucking passion.
Exactly.
He excelled. He prevailed. The man won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck, pound for pound in his prime. I feel like he was the best in the fucking ring.
Yeah.
And for that man to do that and went through what he went through is so fucking inspiring. And I really recommend watching that now. Once they get to the WWE part, I recommend watching more of watching the AEW. A&E. I'm sorry. But
confirmed, baby.
I know, right? All elite. Angle's all elite. But for the more of the WWE part, I suggest, like I said earlier, A&E. Now when I go into that and they show more of him, I think he was in the ring with Pat Patterson and some more people, but I could be wrong. But he was in the ring with people doing drills, and because at first he had a deal, he had a sweet ass deal on the table.
Yeah.
You know, from WWE, like, hey, we want you, sign this, we got you. And it could have gave him like a Brock push.
Yeah.
But he was like, nah, I don't do this shit. You know, I can't lose. If I, like, nah, bro, you gonna have to get the fuck out of here then.
Right.
You know, so he had went back home, you know what I'm saying, and he flipped on the channel, and he saw not only one of the greatest of all times, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he was just like, I could do this shit.
Yeah.
He saw The Rock, The Undertaker. He just saw these guys, these athletes perform, not only athleticism in the ring, but the showmanship they put in the mic and the presence that they had. He was like, "Oh, I could do this shit. I could do this shit. Let me call these folks, see if they can." You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, what's up? Like, this Kurt, you know, Olympic gold medalist. What it do?
With a broke freaking neck.
What that deal at? You know what I'm saying? Still on the table. JR like, nah. You want to come over here and train all this shit? We gonna give you the lowest fucking deal we can possibly accumulate for a motherfucking ass. Should have signed the goddamn deal, bastard.
Wow.
Bring your ass on the tryouts. Came on here to our home, Memphis, Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
901,
Yes,
Memphis
sir.
10, to do his training. You know what I'm saying? Debuted in WWE after his quickly picking up everything and shit. But at that, his first day, he was like, nah, fuck this shit. Because he was giving his body up. He was throwing himself on the mat. He was like, this is body mutilation.
Yeah.
Like I'm not finna do this shit. But it was just something about Angle, and it's like, I'm not finna let this shit beat me. Boom, I'm gonna learn this shit. And he fell in love with it, and he excelled at it. He became a world champion within a year. A Euro Intercontinental champion, King of the Ring. I say this: Brock has the fastest rising rookie year. Kurt has the most decorated rookie year.
Oh yeah.
He has the most like decoration wise. I mean, he literally didn't he win the tag titles? No, he didn't win. Okay,
He never won the tag title.
but every single title that was available, he won that motherfucker in his first year, and King of the Ring. So like,
They were really high on, bro.
yeah, I mean, he picked that shit up so quickly, and then his first match, Vince threw him out there in the wolves, like in the pool, like sink or swim. What you gonna do? And he swam like a motherfucker, Kurt Phelps. You know what I'm saying? It's like he picked that shit up and he ran with it, yo. He ran with this shit, became one of the best to ever do it. Now this Peacock version shows his TNA. You know, they don't show like a crazy amount, but they show, you know, some stuff like that. And on a little bit before the TNA, the WWE departure, 2003, the not King of the Ring, but Iron Man match with Brock Lesnar on SmackDown. He had, I think the day before his sister passed away, and he was like, he didn't want to do it, but he was like, you know what, maybe in this hour I can have that off my mind. Yeah. And dude, that's one of the best, or not, if arguably the best Iron Man match, you know what I'm saying, of all time. And to now know that he was going through that, he had that in his mental. Yeah. That is like insane. It shows how amazing of a worker and an athlete and a person Kurt is to produce that, but dealing with so much. And around that time, that's when, you know, the pills started coming in. It's like it got to a point where he couldn't get out of bed unless he took 15. He said he had 15 pills by the fucking bed. Just to take them all down with water, just to get up out the bed and move around, yo.
That shit is crazy, and we joke about Perk Angle.
Yeah, we do, but that shit is insane.
He actually doesn't like that.
He really don't like that shit.
He doesn't like the Perk Angle thing.
Nah,
I know he don't. I know he don't. It's hard because like we don't mean no harm by it.
Yeah,
but really it's don't. Like, you know, I can understand why Kurt would be upset about that.
Yeah,
because it's like that was a dark time in his life.
Yeah,
and
the mid to late 2000s was rough.
Was
very rough.
But he still did his thing for us. You know what I mean? And I'm
really
like,
did.
bruh, I just hate the fact that, like, yo, man, Kurt, I hate that you kind of made a legend out of that. You know what I mean? And it wasn't
on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose at all.
It was just how you performed underneath, you know, under
all that pressure and
shit.
everything that you were going through. And it's like you kept elevating.
Exactly.
It's like in that ring, it's like nobody could fucking touch you. And it was just like to know all that you was dealing with and you still performed at the level that you did. It's fucking amazing.
It's crazy. So that's why I mean, I just joke about that.
We all joke about that. It's like, you know,
thank God you still with us.
Thank the heavens.
15
just
fucking
to get
perks.
just to get out of bed.
Nah,
throughout the day, I think he said he'll take 60 pills a day.
Fucking no.
But he said that he wouldn't take it before a match. He wouldn't take it while he was at work. You know what I'm saying? He'll take it, you know, like I said, before he get, you know, when he get out of bed and all that type of shit, so he could feel somewhat normal. Yeah. And, you know, then afterwards he'll take more, so he can go to sleep and rest comfortably and all that type of shit. It's just to see him go through that. And also the neck surgeries. Oh my God, he had 4, and I think he's about to have his 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think he's about to have his 5th. Yeah, bro, the fucking, okay. All right, so remember back in 2003, he broke his neck in No Way Out, 2003, Team Angle versus Lesnar and Benoit. Edge was supposed to be there, but they jumped him, Angle, all that type of shit.
That nigga was going away for next surgery.
Yeah. And it's like, Kurt was on Brock's back and he ran to the turnbuckle and his head really just went like that.
Ricochet
like a motherfucker.
Rapid.
Yeah, like he like his shit like this is face here. His shit literally did that shit.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, and it's like damn, and it's like
I remember that.
I remember seeing it, but I didn't think it would break his fucking neck, but it did because Brock is strong.
Goddamn Brock.
It's an ox mixed with a fucking rhino.
Overly strong as hell for no reason.
Jesus Louise. But it's like, that happened. So that surgery that he had after WrestleMania 19 was really a quick fix. it wasn't really fixing the problem. It was just
It was more so like, oh, okay, we're gonna do this right quick. We're gonna
and you be out for 6 months.
be out for 6 months and
Versus 2 years. I think.
that's your fucking neck, man.
But
Like,
Kurt is an animal.
Yeah,
he
I
is
know.
a machine, and it's like he was like, yeah, let me give me that. I can be back in 6 months. Let's go. Let's do this shit.
let me do this shit.
You know, you can fix my neck. It won't be broke no more. Man, let's go. Did that shit. Boom, boom. Broke it again.
Yep.
Then
Because it was too early.
Then he did it. He went right back to the same dude.
Yeah.
Did a little paper
fix.
clip, tape, type shit. Went back out and hell, he broke his neck in Eddie and versus him at Mania 20.
20, yep.
I didn't even know that shit.
I didn't either until he talked about it.
Yeah, so it's like, god damn. So like he broke his neck in that match and he did that shit again. It's like,
Man.
dude, like, you know, and that also played into his he was the general manager, Kurt, and shit, with the whole wheelchair angle and all that shit.
Yeah.
But man, all in all, this documentary is excellent. It is a must see. Like I said, it goes into his TNA. It goes to where he's at currently. He is, of course, a clean man now. He has to do certain workouts to feel normal and comfortable throughout the day with the neck stretch machine and all that shit.
Yeah.
So he does what he has to do. He stayed disciplined. His wife, Giovanni, I may have messed up her name, Gianni. I can't. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. She's really helped him get clean, and you know what I'm saying, really pushed him to become the new Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's a great thing, that it's a marvelous thing that they found each other. They're happy. They got kids. You know what I'm saying? Kurt just better now. He looks great. He looks like he could go in the ring now, but of course we know that no, not at all now. And it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
this is he's done enough for us.
he's done way
He's
more
done
enough. And
enough.
you know, he say like he don't see himself as the greatest of all time because he only had 6 years in the WWE, and it's like, bro, look at them 6 years.
Bro,
Look at those 6 years.
Yeah,
look at those fucking 6 years.
Look at what you done within that 6 years.
Come on now.
Come on,
Fuck
man.
that,
Like,
bro. I don't like that just because he's discrediting his time in TNA.
Yeah.
His time in TNA was better than his time in fucking
It really
WWE.
was.
Yeah.
He did
Yeah.
more shit. He was there longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kurt
true.
Angle, it might have started in WWE, but again, he doesn't like the shit. But
Right,
you know, he
right.
did more crazy shit in TNA.
Yeah.
But he had
Fucking-
matches with the Future in TNA. Joe, Angle, Lashley, Nick
Oh, you said
Aldis,
Angle.
Sting.
You said
My
Angle
bad.
twice.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's fighting himself every fucking day.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, bro, all the shit that he did in TNA,
Yeah.
fucking Rude, fucking Aries, Storm, like all these matches, and he doesn't think he's the best because of that time. Like I don't agree with that.
I
Me
don't
neither.
I don't
Me
agree
neither.
with
I
it
don't agree
neither.
with that at all.
I do not agree with it. Leaving the Perk Angle shit out of it. Besides the fact that, you know, that was the cause for his run in TNA. I mean, like you said, it started in WWE, but it prolonged in TNA.
yeah.
But out of that, Kurt had one of the greatest runs I can possibly ever say of any guy that came from WWE at that time.
Yeah, he
You know, he was like, of course we had Christian. Christian was there, you know what I mean? But Kurt's run was more so like, I look at it like this. It was more so like, man, I got something to prove, because literally that's what it was like when he left WWE.
Even though he didn't, but he.
I mean, new like a smaller company. He wanted.
Yeah.
I kind of see him having a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I'm like, man, look, I'm
Because
finna do
when
this.
when AJ left TNA, he had did like a shoot interview, and he had listed off the 4 people that came from WWE that he really thought came there and did work, tried to help the business out.
Yeah.
Christian,
Oh yeah.
Team 3D,
Yeah.
and Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he felt like everyone else at that time up until he left only was there for a paycheck. Didn't really care about TNA. That includes Booker T. That includes
Damn.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
he
yeah,
feels,
you
he
know.
feels like
Yeah.
those 4 guys really came there, and they really elevated a lot of people.
They
Right.
did.
Like
They
Kurt
did.
had great matches with Black Machismo. He had great matches with Cass. Like so when he says he doesn't feel like it because he went to TNA, I'm like, damn, dude, just because it was a smaller promotion, like you spend more time there than in WWE. So
Yeah,
Right.
and then
I don't get that.
and then not only that, you had the opportunity to hold not only TNA but New Japan.
New Japan. He beat Brock
That-
Lesnar for that. Yes.
That right there alone, you couldn't have done that, and to me, that is what signifies somebody as being the greatest of all time. Cause like, I get it. You know, in WWE, you know, we label our greats because they've been in that company for so long and they
Right.
had matches with different people that
Right.
came in and left.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's always been like you ain't truly the greatest unless you go to another company and you just
Excel.
dominate.
Yes.
And that's what Kurt did. He went to TNA and dominated. He had his little stint in New Japan and dominated. And that and honestly that was one of the best Kurt runs I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Bruh, like in New Japan just brings the best out of wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. New Japan is where if you really want to be the best in the world, go to New Japan.
You want to be
That is
pound
what-
for pound the best in that ring? Go to New
Exactly.
Japan.
But nah, man, I mean, I kind of feel where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you had a hell of a run in WWE. Nobody would never discredit that.
Never.
But TNA, I feel TNA was really that to me. Honestly, that was prime.
Yeah.
That was prime Angle right there.
Yeah.
Like, we not even gonna count after he got his head shaved. Like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is
Man,
like,
bald eagle angle.
yeah.
Man, let's go.
Fucking remember when the man had the wig
Oh
and the
my god, yeah, with the helmet shit.
that was funny. But nah, man.
No, bro.
I just-
Kurt that dude, bro.
Kurt,
Yeah,
that
he
dude,
is.
Pound
I just-
for pound, that dude, bro. He
I
that
just
dude.
thank God that he's still with us, man.
Yes.
And, you know,
Sure.
for all the things that he done went through, the multiple upon multiple, you know, pill usage or whatever, you know, we're not gonna really talk about it, but
Yeah,
it's
the
like
losses of people
Yeah,
who's close
for
to him,
him
his
to-
sister, his wrestling coach, his dad, you know what I'm
and
saying,
it's like,
fellow
bro,
colleagues that he lost in the wrestling business. It was just a lot on him, man. It
Off
was a
of the-
real lot on him.
off of the same stuff that he was on, but it's like, you know, I look at it like, man, yo, he got another purpose.
Right,
You
of
know what I'm
course.
saying? So I'm just glad that he's able to share his story and like
Yeah.
this man is still getting around. I still say the Baron Corbin shit was bullshit.
Oh my God, it was
Bullshit,
part of the story.
bullshit.
Get over it.
No,
It was a part of the story.
Kurt
No, I would
himself-
never
Kurt
get
himself-
over it.
Me neither.
I would
Me
never
neither.
get over
Me
it.
neither.
Shout out to
Because
Baron
it should
Corbin.
have been,
No.
Putting
it
that old
should have
nigga in the
been,
dirt.
No.
Damn.
it should have been
That nigga.
John fucking
No,
Cena.
fuck he ain't. Don't
Yes.
hey,
It should have
hey,
Shout out to
been.
my nigga Corbin, baby.
No.
Put that
The
nigga
shit-
down.
No.
The shit should have been John
Cena
Cena
versus
because it
Angle.
started with John Cena and it should have ended
Everybody
with John
wanted
Cena,
it
bruh.
except Vince. Ain't that some shit?
You fucking that's why.
Shout out to
that's,
Baron, baby.
No.
You did us all a favor.
Fuck. Nah,
That
fuck.
nigga-
it.
Dummy.
But anyway,
Yeah.
yes,
shit crazy.
thank you.
Yeah.
That shit
Anyway,
crazy.
but yeah, go watch the Perk Angle. I mean, I said
Look, see, look at hey man, list
Got
your
that.
favorite
Watch
Kurt
Kurt
Angle
Angle.
matches
Watch.
in the comments below.
Yes.
Yeah.
All that
And
shit,
watch
man.
and go to Peacock.
Sorry, Kurt. I'm
And
sorry.
watch Angle on Peacock. Watch Angle on A&E.
Yeah,
Just go watch some Kurt Angle matches.
Just watch Kurt Angle
watch.
matches.
Show them
Just
some
watch
fucking
it.
support.
Listen to his podcast. Kurt is fucking awesome. Shout out to him.
And
Shout out
Kurt
to him.
Angle said he hates milk. He fucking
said he
hates
loves
milk.
milk. He
No,
drinks
he
milk.
fucking
Nah, he
said
fucking
he
hates
hated, bruh.
Fucking hates milk.
I
He
thought he-
hates no.
No.
He only
No.
did that shit for us. He fucking hate milk.
Yeah, he hates milk.
I thought
Good
on his
for
damn-
you.
I thought,
Yeah,
goddamn,
that
he
shit
Bro,
said
crazy.
he
no,
liked it.
who the fuck drinks milk, bro?
I thought he did. I could have
No.
sworn I saw
No.
a video of him drinking
No.
it with some
No.
spaghetti.
Nope.
Anyway,
I'm not.
Listen,
I know,
serious.
bro. I know, but
serious.
no,
I'm
no,
serious.
no. We're not gonna discuss that. That's
Moving-
fucking
serious.
disgusting.
moving on from
serious.
Kirk. Moving on from Kirk. Go watch some Kirk shit. Go watch the Kirk documentary.
Yes,
List your favorite Kirk
sir.
moments, matches, and comments below. We love you, Kirk.
Let's go, Kurt.
Moving
love
on from
you.
that. Hey, bro, this is a wrestling show
Yeah.
about wrestling, and when you watch
Yeah.
wrestling matches, more times than not, the big company WWE sometimes has somewhat conditioned us to feel like when we see a match card, okay, we know who's gonna win.
Right.
You got this guy against this guy.
Yeah.
So okay, obviously this guy's bigger, this guy's a title, this guy has more shit going on.
Right,
So obviously
right.
he's gonna win.
Yeah.
But sometimes they flip the switch
Yeah.
and they do what they call it a upset.
Yeah.
They do the
An
upset.
win.
It surprised the hell out of all of us.
So
Yep.
I wanted to ask you fellas, what was one of your favorite upset victories?
May I?
Does it have to be just
you go
WWE?
first.
Yeah.
Okay, you go first then.
On you?
GMT, TMT. Follow us everywhere.
Yes, sir.
All right. My pick shocked the fuck out of me, shocked the motherfucking world. It's like, really? Jinder Mahal winning the WWE
my
Championship
God.
Backlash
wow.
2017.
Bro, the
Yeah.
world was burning and I loved it.
What?
Oh
loved it.
man,
I was not mad. I was not
Oh,
upset
man.
at all. I was just like,
You just couldn't believe it.
okay.
No, bro.
I was
love
like, what
Randy.
the fuck?
I love Randy, but he took it from Bray. I was glad to see it off that neck, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
Ricky.
But Jinder,
Get it to the Indian.
Mahal, bro.
Get it to the
Mahal,
Indian, baby.
Yes.
Even though I understood what they were trying to do,
They made
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal, bro.
Man, big time jersey.
Hey, bro, who
Yeah.
else?
Yeah,
Luke Harper?
Right.
Rusev, same as ain't not fuck them niggas.
I
Bring
mean,
in the Indian with the jack body.
Bro, yeah, he really. I mean,
Yeah.
bro, that was just scary.
That nigga gave
Like,
Hey,
that bro
man,
went from
fuck fiber.
3MB. He went from 3MB body gender to like this
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
that nigga gave
The
Finn
pump.
Balor a concussion 1 week. A couple weeks later, that man won the world
pump.
title.
Yeah.
I love
it too. I loved it
love
too. I was
It
all
was-
for it.
I was really, honestly, I wasn't even mad. I was just very fucking surprised that they did that.
Me too.
I did not think they were gonna do something like that, but then it was like, okay, they trying to push the narrative of like, oh well, Jinder Mahal, he, I think he was like the first Indian born, yeah.
SmackDown, Land of Opportunity.
Yeah.
Anything can
Yep.
happen.
Anything could happen, and that's
Bro,
the
I'm with it,
narrative.
bro. I'm with it.
That's the narrative
Put on
they
that
were trying
nigga
to
again.
push.
Hey,
Hey,
that
I-
nigga beat Roman, bro. Let's do it.
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
Oh,
I ain't
hell.
mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Hey,
That's my pick because that was like it just shocked the fuck out of me. I was like, really? 'Cause I really thought Randy was this shit was gonna be like an easy,
Hey, nah.
not an easy, but like
It-
a W.
it wasn't gonna
A
be an
big
easy
time
W.
W.
It wasn't gonna be an ezy W, but yeah, I figured. I was like, oh well. Randy got
can I
this.
have another
Randy
one?
got this shit.
When Taker fucking lost, I was very fucking upset. That was an upset. Yeah, that was an upset. Cause we really thought that Taker was gonna
I don't
win
think
that.
Well-
Brock winning is an upset.
Shit, I was upset.
I've kind of had. I
demand
felt
a
like you.
recount.
I
I
felt
demand
like
a
you.
recount.
No,
I
listen.
demand a
Listen.
recount.
When it happened, I felt like you at the time. But
Just
then I
saying.
thought about it. I was like, Taker at that time. Taker at that time was like, bruh, he was at the twilight. He was winding down, bruh.
Thank you.
And like, he made that streak legendary. Despite he had some couple of matches that were, kind of
Less
up in the
than-
air. Yeah.
Less than great.
But
That was
he
after.
made that shit legendary. He made it legendary. And I feel like, even though I personally feel like at the time Brock was not the right guy,
No, he wasn't. But at the same time, he was.
they had history together. And
At the
it's
same
like,
time, he was.
Hey, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you.
So
Because who was more credible?
Hey, bro, kind of like Corbin with Kurt. Bro, put that nigga in the dirt.
no,
Damn.
bruh, no,
Put that nigga down, bruh.
I'm not gonna agree with that.
Put that nigga down.
No, bruh, because that shit still should have been
Stop
John
making
Cena,
me
bruh.
clash with myself about you, my Padre Chief.
That shit
Okay?
should
Put
have
that
been
nigga in the
still.
dirt.
That shit still should have been John Cena, bro. I'm sorry.
Wait,
John Cena for Kurt and John Cena for Taker. What is up with y'all?
That shit
What is up
made
with y'all?
sense though, bro.
Make sense.
Baron Corbin did not make sense.
It did for the story that was
Story
being told.
fucking sucked.
Fuck the
The
story.
The
Fuck the
story
story that was
sucked.
being told.
Story sucked ass.
They was telling
If
the
you
story for a
really
whole
wanted to
fucking
have, if
And
you
it
really,
sucked.
if you really wanted to have
year. Hey, bro.
a real retirement match, that was it. John
Thank
Cena
you.
started against Kurt Angle.
John Cena wasn't
Ruthless
retiring.
aggression.
Okay,
Kurt
yeah, we know
was
that.
retiring.
But I'm saying,
Cena should have retired Kurt.
yes.
Disagree. He already rapped that night.
Amen.
He
Amen.
already rapped that night. What, you
Hey,
want to talk about
so-
for
so-
two appearances? Nah, you gotta
Yeah.
No,
shit.
no,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I'm
Shout out
just
to Baron,
saying.
baby. Burn the shits, baby.
Fuck
Put that nigga in the
Baron
dirt.
Corbin.
Damn.
Corbin.
Man, fuck that.
Corbin.
Fuck that. But
Corbin.
speaking, okay, but
Yeah, I'm
that
done
was-
with my obsession.
That was your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of John Cena, and it's crazy because I actually just thought about it. To some people, it may not be like a shocking upset victory, but to me at the time when I saw it, or saw like little highlights of it, I thought it was very surprising. But we're gonna go to John Cena versus Rob Van Dam. ECW One Night Stand 2006 in New York City. Oh my God. I really thought that they were going to, well, eventually they did kind of like fucking kill ECW off.
Yeah.
That's for a different time. But at the
Yeah.
time when WWE acquired ECW, they decided to bring back one of their pay-per-views. Well, it wasn't. I don't think it was one of their regular pay-per-views when ECW was running on its own. But I think it was just something that WWE. Yeah, it was something that WWE wanted to do for the fans at that time when they
And the
actually,
DVD was coming out too.
yeah, and they actually gave a shit about us at that point, at that particular time, giving us that pay-per-view. ECW One Night Stand, John Cena and fucking Rob Van Dam. I literally went into that match thinking like, at this time, this was John Cena's like, this was John Cena's moment. This was like he was running rampant already at that point, if not already, what we know now. But at that time, I really thought that John was gonna like win. He was gonna get the fucking upset because I remember the sign: if Cena wins, we riot.
Yeah.
If Cena wins, we riot. And I was really looking for that. I was really looking for
I ain't
that
want
shit.
them motherfuckers to riot.
I was kind of hoping they'll probably like,
You just a
knowing.
violent bastard. Look at you. Rude. Violent.
Yeah, you just see how
Yeah,
the niggas gonna react.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm very violent. I'm still very violent towards you. But anyway,
Apparently, you fucked them over. So
we're not even gonna talk about it. I'm through because
you?
you know what happened.
that's
Know what
Hey,
fucking
bro.
happened.
Hey,
but
bro.
anyway,
Hey, bro.
I just
Look at the fucking contract, all right? When you get done, read the fucking contract. Go ahead.
okay. So for them to go with Rob Van Dam, which looking back at it now, it made sense in a way, because even earlier in the days, like people that don't know, ECW and WWE were intertwined with each other in the earlier days. They had like the talent exchange. You had guys like, you had the mainstays on ECW show up on WWE television at the time. You had Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, Sabu, and Rob Van Dam. And you know what I mean? Like, from that point, I feel like WWE has like, oh, this RVD guy, like he's really good. And at that time,
yeah.
I think he was there. He was the TV champion at the time when this was going on. If not, it was after. But yeah, that shit shocked the hell out of me because John Cena was their golden boy at that time.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't even at that. He was already at that level and he wasn't even at it yet.
Right.
If that makes sense. Like, it
feel
was
you.
like, I was like, bruh, I was really surprised that they let RVD win the championship, win the WWE title, and I think he had the ECW championship.
Yep. Well, yeah, because
so,
when he won it, that's when Paul Heyman awarded him the ECW title.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
I think it was the next night.
It was
not the next night, but the Tuesday on ECW. Was it on the ECW
It was
show?
like Tuesday or Wednesday at the time. On
Sci-Fi.
Sci-Fi. Yeah.
Damn zombie. Fuck that,
was
zombie.
fucking
Fuck that zombie. Fuck that zombie.
But that was shocking. I wasn't to me it was shocking because I wasn't expecting it at all. I was really expecting like John Cena to get that upset, even though it wasn't an upset, but it was to get that upset against RVD and ECW and like shit just go bananas. Just what would have happened if John would have won that night? I mean, history would have just changed. Right?
It would have been
it would have been
riot.
different. It would have been a riot for real. Like
for real.
it would have been something serious because that was in like New York, the Hammerstein Ballroom, bro. Like them folks ran shit out of there for like for decades. Well, now I wouldn't say decades, but like for years. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And it's like, bro, if he would have won in that day and time,
Yeah.
that shit would have been crazy. But yeah, that was my choosing of like the greatest upset, or the upset that I figured like John was gonna win, but RVD came out, which I love RVD, so
Of course.
it's like it was just surprising, but I felt at that time people were starting to like turn on John. That was the beginning.
January of 06.
that was the start of it.
Yeah.
And like they were just ready for something different.
They knew what the fuck was going on. They saw what was coming. It was, this what y'all doing with him? Okay, yeah, boo.
Exactly. And RVD was like already proven at that point. So it was just like, fuck it.
Yeah, he was supposed to have, I think maybe he was supposed to have a run with the world title on Raw.
Yeah, really
with Triple H and shit. So yeah, it's like they been acting like they've been wanting to put a world title on him since 2002. They put the hardcore title on him the year before, and
didn't he win that off Kane?
I think
it was Jeff.
I forget.
I don't fucking know.
I don't remember.
I can't remember. I know Taker beat him for it. Wait, don't forgive him.
I feel like it was Jeff he won that off of, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's dope selection. Dope selection. Sure.
Mine, we're gonna travel over to New Japan.
All right.
And it's gonna be the G1 Climax, August 4th, 2018.
Okay.
It was a match between Kenny Omega, who was the IWGP Heavyweight Champion at the time, and Tomohiro Ishii.
Okay.
Now, what's special about this match is that Kenny was aiming to be the first competitor to go through the entire G1 undefeated as the champion. Then on that night, he met Tomohiro Ishii. And if you're aware of New Japan, Tomohiro Ishii is kind of like Goto. One of those wrestlers that's, always going to put up a fight, but you don't really expect to win anything.
Yeah.
Put up a hard-hitting fight, but
no neck,
just stone pit bull for a reason.
No neck.
Yeah.
And you could say Kenny was going into this a bit cocky. Because again, he had just won the title a couple months prior.
Yeah.
Finally won from Okada. And going into his G1, trying to make his second win in the G1. And the match was back and forth, man. It was real hard-hitting shit.
Yeah.
Kind of what you expect from Ishii and Kenny. And it was like once Ishii headbutted Kenny, headbutt him in, I think, his chin, and he made Kenny kind of bite his lip, so he started bleeding. And once that happened, like the match was really going back and forth.
Yeah.
And Ishii headbutted him again, hit him with his brain buster. 1, 2, 3, defeats Kenny.
Yeah.
And if you're familiar with New Japan crowds, if something crazy happens, just the crowd just immediately, oh,
yeah,
and it's like this big triumphant applause for Tomohiro because nobody really expected him to win.
Yeah.
And what I love, one thing I really do love about New Japan is that they have like immediate after-match promos.
Oh yeah, I love that shit.
And in that match,
love it.
Kenny was kind of playing the heel because, like, bro, I'm being this fat, no-neck Japanese nigga all the time. So,
Right.
you know, he kind of was feeling cocky with himself.
Yeah.
Which automatically made Tomohiro the babyface in the crowd.
Yeah.
So when it went to the the backstage interview, Kenny's interview was real short and sweet. He was real just mad, angry. Not verbatim, but he was like, well, y'all want your hero's fucking story, here you go then. And he just fucking walked off.
Yeah.
And Ishii's, his was so fucking good because he came up, walked in the camera shot, started taking his wrist tape off, and, you know, speaking in Japanese. I'm actually playing this match, that's crazy. Saying in Japanese, pretty much, Kenny, you got too cocky. You know, like every once in a while in your life, you're running fast, and then you hit a wall. That's me. I'm that wall.
I'm that wall.
You can't get through me.
Yeah.
And that led him to getting a title shot, which he didn't win the title. But
Obviously.
at least for that night, like, Ishii was
The man.
he was the man. He was a
the
hero.
man.
Yeah.
Because he kind of brought Kenny back down to earth. Because
Yeah.
Kenny was getting a little too cocky.
Right.
And I call that an upset because I didn't expect Ishii to win that fucking match.
I don't think nobody would never thought Ishii would win this shit.
But seeing how that match went, like how Kenny and Ishii listened to the crowd, where folks was kind of booing Kenny because he, you know, slapping him on his bald head, taunting extra hard. Like, okay, fuck this dude.
Yeah.
Let's go Ishii. All that shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro. Like, I love a good upset here or there, especially if it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yours made me laugh. Because I remember watching that shit laying next to Meiji, and I just started laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they actually fucking put the belt on this nigga.
Right.
Yours was a good one because it's like, bro, are they really finna let Cena retain? Like, they have to give it to RVD. Or these folks are gonna kill everybody in this fucking arena.
Yeah.
Man, everybody was gonna. That shit was just gonna. Fire was gonna be everywhere.
Fire was
Yeah.
gonna be fucking
Broadcast.
everywhere.
Man,
Hell.
god damn.
It was gonna rain hell.
But,
It was
man,
you I don't know if y'all have you seen Stride of Compton? The movie?
I've seen a little bit of it. I've tried to get through it, bro, but it's like it be kind of hard for me.
We'll talk about all that another time. But it's the part when they ran from the cops and all this shit that they were throwing shit and big ass riot. It would have been like that.
Oh yeah.
If Cena won.
Yeah.
listen, man. Told you we
You got a
didn't-
fucking
we
problem?
didn't have a packed show.
You got a fucking problem.
Hey,
Say
man,
something.
to our YouTube viewers.
Talking shit.
Yes, sir.
Tune in
God
for the
damn.
squash match next week. Is a contract signing.
It is a
Contract
contract signing.
between myself
And the Vaster
and
drip.
the Bastard Drip. Title for title, CWP Championship,
Versus
and the
for
Wettest World
the
title.
Wettest World Heavyweight Championship.
Vast, I'm coming for everything. Everything is mine. God damn it, Tony, I can
Everything.
talk.
My Padre Chief will collect them all.
We'll be here, and hopefully you will too. Follow us on all socials at the Silent Heroes
Yes,
Network.
please do.
We're gonna get to our audio exclusive outro. Maybe not, but make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow on all socials, the Silent Heroes Network on Twitter X, Silent Heroes Net. But of course, if
Yeah.
you type in the fucking Yamina, type in Silent Heroes Network, you'll see us.
Yes.
So,
Exactly.
for myself, your reigning, defending RX88, IC, and CWP. It's a lot of letters and numbers.
Yes, it is, my
Jesus.
Padre Chief. You look at you. You handled it so well.
Two-title Kaiju here. Also alongside
MFP, TMT, and the general manager and the wise man, Paul Hayden.
along with,
The big bad Sunny Daddy.
we will see y'all next week. Squash match. Be there.
Yes.